In the meantime, though, looks like we are cruising into big cat territory. Looks like a couple of cheetah on your left side here. Can you see them? That's the chart. Cheetahs are the fastest running land mammals. They can go from 0 to 60 plus miles per hour in just under 3 seconds. They can't keep up the speeds for very long, though. Just a couple of yards and the shorter distances. They're also the only large cats that can purr or meow, and they don't have any retractable claws. Have you ever seen sports players with black paint under their eyes? That is something they got from those cheetah. Cheetahs have black that go from those tear ducts all the way down to the corners of their mouth. That's going to absorb the sunlight, and it just allows them to see a whole lot easier. Now, straight ahead, this is referred to as a Hopi Rock formation, and it looks like we're going to find the pride of lions here very shortly. I do already see one of the females over here in the grassy area. Kind of land on that Hopi underneath the tree there. Lions can be trickier to spot sometimes. That's because they're going to sleep about 20 hours or so a day. Their night vision is what's best for hunting. It's about 6 times greater than a human. And typically the female lions are the ones that carry out most of that hunting. Now, we're not saying that male lions don't participate in any of the hunting at all. However, if he is back protecting his family, that mane is going to help him look just bigger and more challenging if any potential predators happen to come along and he is back protecting them. Their roar can be heard at around 5 to 6 miles away. This is really important if there's any wilderness explorers here with us today. The name of your truck is Simba 1. Simba is the Swahili word for lion, so S-I-M-B-A, like that lion, is the number 1. That is the code word you need to get your Wilderness Explorer's badge today, so make sure you do whatever you need to remember that. You are going to be using it here very shortly once you get off the truck. I want to make sure everybody that needs to get those badges are able to do so today. So let's see if anybody else is hanging out over here. You might have saw one of the water buck or two that were standing off to the side, kind of hiding up in those bushes up there. But other than that, does look like we have spent most of our time out here on the savannah. We're going to go ahead and exit, cross on over to the last and final stop on the entire reserve. This area is called Magadi Glen. Magadi Glen is home of the Warden's Post. The Warden and his staff live out here. They do a really great job taking care of all of the surrounding wildlife and their environments that you and I got to see together today. So, of course, we're very thankful for everything they do, not only just for us, but most importantly, everything that they do for these animals in their surrounding habitats. And by the looks of it, we might have saved the cutest animals for last here today. So these are none other than the Nigerian dwarf goats. They're very friendly, very playful, but as you're going to see here, a little bit mischievous as well. They do have excellent balance. I think I really enjoy showing them those abilities. So we do have to and check up on them from time to time throughout the day, just to make sure they haven't gotten into too much trouble while the warden's gone, sending the other things out on the reserve.
It's very interesting.
If you ever want to learn about them or potentially pet one, there is an area you might can do that right here at Animal Kingdom. It's over Pygmy's Planet Watch. There is a conservation station out there where sometimes you can find animals like cat, pigs, donkeys, and goats. Just for example, they could really appreciate your visit and your company. You do have to take the Wildlife Express train on over to that area. Luckily, it's a really short train ride. They leave every 5 minutes until 4:30 p.m. this afternoon, so make sure you keep that timing in mind if that is something you are interested in doing today. Unfortunately, though, at this time, our time together and your safari are both coming to an end. We're heading over to the unloading areas, so start taking a look around. Make sure you have your personal belongings, your favorite friends, your favorite family members. Anybody and anything you don't want left behind to go on another safari here with me. I did enjoy our time together today so much. I'm gonna continue driving around in circles, and I'm gonna get to go do the safari all over again. It is also quite a long trip back to Africa to retrieve any items you may leave behind, so go ahead and make sure everything with you that you brought onto the truck here today. If you have any other questions that didn't get answered for you on the reserve, take a look around. I have an open window policy. They're literally always open because I don't need those either. So feel free to come ask those questions you might have, or if you would just like to say hello. Like I missed it the first time again from Learners Explorers, that was 701 for the name of their trip today.